Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Seth, guys, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
Doing well, man. We're a little late on the Year of the Ox celebrations, but we're still reviewing the 2021 stuff, so it's cool.
Yep. So today we're talking about the Selva Flor de Selva Year of the Ox 2021. Cigar is a Toro Extra-ish, 6-inch by 56. Comes out of an undisclosed factory in an undisclosed country. My guess would be Honduras, but we don't know for sure. The wrapper is Honduran from Hamastron. Binder is Brazilian Matafina. Filters from Honduras.
Listen, if it's Hamastron wrapper, I'm pretty sure we know exactly what factory that comes out of.
It's coming out of Honduras. I don't know why she used to say it was coming out of Honduras.
I haven't been able to find anything on this cigar that says where it's coming from.
I think it's made of Placencia. I think all of her stuff's made of Placencia.
Okay, I haven't seen it anywhere.
I don't think this one's made out of Placencia, but anyways.
There's no price point on this because I think they've chosen not to sell this cigar, so it was just kind of a special handing out cigar.
Oh, I was wondering why there was nothing in there.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, they're not selling it. The cigar was released in February of 2021. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with the cigar?
They're not selling it, but they sent this for reviews.
Well, what they did was they had this special Zoom call where they sent it out to a bunch of people and they wanted everybody to kind of get on there and smoke it. But by the time I wasn't going to be able to get it to you guys in time for that. So yeah, especially John.
Well, you know what? That was very nice of them.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
Yeah. So I thought it was a pretty good cigar. I think I complained. What was the other Year of the Ox cigar that we smoked for review? Davidoff. And I think that one was like was it like a Perfecto, if I remember right?
No.
Not for a Year of the Ox. All Year of the Ox just means big, right?
Oh, okay. Anyways.
The Tampa.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Anyways, I thought this was pretty good. I got a lot of this like chalky cocoa notes to it. Some nice baking spices, red pepper spices. I kind of felt like it's one of those cigars where you're not going to get like a whole bunch of like nuances and complexities, but it just does like 3-4 flavors consistently really well the whole time. So I would say I would smoke more, but it's not selling. No, that's a lot. I'm not going to go buy any.
You have another one though, right?
I do.
Yeah. Save it.
I do.
All right, Seth, what was your experience like?
I mean, listen, I was getting cinnamon cloves. I was getting those core profiles that Jiunn talked about. But I was also just getting, I was picking up some more qualities, leather, graham cracker. Times I was getting some licorice notes, creamy, woody. So I thought it was really good flavors, complex, a lot of transitioning. Nice cigar.
All right, John, how about you?
I'm with the crowd here. I would classify the profile as being kind of very European in the sense that I think the flavors were complex, but you had to reach for them a little bit. They were a lot more subdued than typically what you see with a lot of U.S. blends. So similar to what the other guys are getting: sweetness, cedar, leather, a lot of dark fruit in the first third, some really great chocolate flavors. But again, all kind of at the light plus level. And then the second, third, baking spices, some espresso coffee notes, light chocolate, pepper, and just kind of a really pleasant creaminess. This was a delight to smoke because, first of all, on a big ring gauge, I was not expecting something this nuanced. Normally, my experience with big ring gauge stuff is it's just kind of flat. This was anything but, and it was just a really enjoyable cigar. I really appreciate them sending these to us. The burn for me was perfect, like perfect. But I had a bit of a tight draw, which was weird. Opened up to about 3.5, 4 notches partway into the first third, which still puts it at an average. It started out like kind of McDonald's milkshake tight. So, but I can't wait to smoke my second one of this and relax and chill and enjoy myself. Aaron, walk us through your experience.
Yeah, the cigar for me was pretty basic, focused around wood, mustiness, and black pepper. As it progressed, some dry earth joined in, and the wood gained a toast note. Later, that turned into char. Cigar burned for quite a long time. I think I smoked it for like 3.5 hours. So it was just hanging out. So You get a lengthy smoking time from it if you get a chance to try it. But it didn't do anything to really hold my attention for that long. So if the cigar interests you and you can track some down, try to get them. I'm not sure what fashion you'd be able to get them, but go for it. Yeah, I have another one, and I can put it up to the highest bidder out of the 3 of you, I guess. So see how it goes. All
20
right,
quat loose.
we'll get into the scores. Start at the top with Seth at 7.42. Jiunn gave it a 6.57. John gave it a 6.37. I gave it a 5.15. So Seth, how'd that 7.42 match up for you?
Man, I'm looking at the boxes for these, by the way. The
Yeah, the
boxes
boxes are straight fire.
sick.
Yeah.
Listen, I think John said, it smokes like a European cigar. I'd agree, and I think that's probably why I go for it. And it's kind of like a richer and stronger European cigar. So I think as an American, that's kind of like that entry point into European style cigars. But I really liked it. I love the tobacco used. I'll be honest, I really like a lot of the Flor de Selva stuff. I really like the blends that they put out. Really like the blend. I love the secondary band. I'm usually not one that likes a band which goes against the primary band, but this was pretty funky in how she did it. So it was kind of like a little bit more, and I think they did a better job than Davidoff, also like respecting the symbol, not just Americanizing the whole thing. So really good cigar.
All right, Jiunn, 6.57.
Yeah, I also thought it was pretty good. Like I said, love to smoke more of these. Does Maya Selva mainly sell to the European market? Probably, yeah.
I think that's where more of their focus is.
Yeah, I think that's more their focus.
European and like South Florida as well.
I mean, what does that mean? That typically means like it's not something that's going to be like super straightforward, like
No
right?
pepper.
What have you?
Not a lot of pepper.
Have you smoked her? Have you smoked her Connecticut's?
So I haven't. I smoked several Maya Selvas, and I've always kind of felt like, man, these are really nice balanced cigars,
Yeah.
right? And it's it's funny because every time we go to a show, and if I see that brand, I'm like, man, I wish that brand would do a lot better than US because it's so much better than most of the shit out there, right?
Yep.
It's really good.
It's really good.
The Connecticut's
Yeah,
are really
it kinda-
good. Maduros.
Connecticut's are really good.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. What is that brand? I don't know if they're really around anymore, but like Kurivari or Kuribari or something
Yeah.
like that, right?
Curavaria.
Kurivari, because it reminds me of that kind of style where it's like every blend that you pick up with theirs is not going to beat you over the head. There's a lot of balance. There's some nice finesse.
Yeah, I mean it's for a marketplace that 50% of the time they smoke Cuban cigars. So
Yeah,
they're expecting a certain kind of elegance, and Maya Selva, man, they deliver for sure.
yeah.
What's
So I'm
real-
glad that glad we hooked up with these guys again.
Check out the Vitola offerings too, because she has like a wide, like especially the Connecticut. There are so many Vitola offerings. It's very European and even like Cuban in the sense of like it's almost like Cohiba in the fact that you pick a Vitola base. It's pretty sweet.
All right, John, 6.37.
Yeah, so that's a bit low. I really should be in second place on this. So I think it's that tight draw that held me back. Flavor wise, I think this is kind of in the 6.667 range for me. And yeah, I totally dig this. I mean, I smoke everything, and obviously I smoke a lot of Cubans, and so I can really appreciate a European approach to blends. And I've always really enjoyed Maya Selva, and I've always really enjoyed their approach to blending, because it's nuanced and it's elegant. And if somebody said, "How can you describe Maya Selva blends?" It's nuanced and elegant, and this is absolutely that. This is, I think, the best Year of the Ox blend to date that I've smoked by far. I'm really glad I got to enjoy this, and yeah, it was a nice experience. Aaron?
Yeah, my 5.15 matches up. It was a slightly below average flavor profile. I had really good construction. Just kind of a miss for me. I just didn't get the same stuff that you guys got. So it's unfortunate, but yeah, I mean, 3 out of 4 enjoyed it. So definitely, some good news behind it.
That means Aaron is wrong for those who are tuned into our show.
That is right. That is right. I am in the minority. You know how much you guys don't like minorities. So, final thoughts on this cigar?
You know, we need to review more My Selva stuff. We don't
do.
review enough.
I hope they have enough new releases every year.
I don't
They,
know.
they had
Yeah,
a Kumpe,
Aaron?
like a Kumpe Maduro or something that they just
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
announced.
Come pay.
Kumpe
Yeah.
Maduro. I think
Yeah.
it's
It's supposed to be after like Korean drinking tradition, or
no, I thought it was Cuenca Cigars carries a lot of their stuff for all the people curious.
Or is that like a sexual invitation to it? Like come and pay.
No, Kumpai is like the Honduran. Man, I feel like I'm arguing with Reagan from on Twitter again. It's what the natives refer to like the tobacco.
oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Mm.
Kind of like the Taños with Cohiba and
Oh, and by the way, this is we didn't talk about it, but this is yet another example of where Honduran tobacco is either crappy or great.
yeah.
There's no in between.
She did her stuff's great with Honduran tobacco.
Oh yeah,
I think
Yeah.
it's
Is she the blender?
she plays an active part. I mean, I can't.
I'm pretty sure she's got
some
an
pe-
outstanding palate.
Yeah, I think she's like what, half French or something like that. So she's based out of France, and the brand does really well in France.
Mm.
You know what? I could totally see that actually. Now that you say that,
I think it's like the number one when Gabriel was there. I think it basically was like in terms of like lighter cigars dominating. It was this and Quai d'Orsay in France.
yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, if you've smoked a lot of Quai d'Orsay, that totally clicks for me because this is a very Quai d'Orsay-esque approach to flavors. So I could, yeah, that totally makes sense. Anyways, it was great. It was, you know, after after quite a
Yeah,
lot
we're
of
like-
review cigars that were not great, boy, this was a shining beacon in the darkness. Let me tell you.
All right. If you just catch this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. But also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalates.com. Follow us on the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.